Welcome, Yugi boys, Yugi girls, to a deck profile. Despia. I've been want to make a profile of this as soon as the deck came out because there was still a lot of testing and a lot of ideas that people were throwing around. People used to play Shadow cards, Dogmatica cards in this, but now this is like the standard list that most people are going. Have to give credit to Pack. He pretty much created like the standard list that everybody's going with. So I think that this profile that I'm showcasing is the how you should learn it if you want to invest in this deck. You definitely It's not that difficult to it's not that expensive as other meta decks. So let's just get right through it. I'll talk about it as big spoiler right there. So obviously you need triple Aluver. Aluver got reprinted, so it's extremely necessary to play. Searches your branded cards, has a cool effect in the graveyard that activates kind of like Rose. So he's also a fairy that's relevant for certain cards. Triple Fawn of Albas. If you've seen profiles a month ago, a lot of people were just playing 2 Albas, but now it's kind of like the standard to play 3. The Super Poly effect comes in handy sometimes in the grind games. Now most people play 2 of this, but I like to play 3. Triple Tragedy. If you don't want to play Triple Tragedy, you can cut one, and you can play either Dramaturge or the other one. But I'm okay with this. A lot of some of it's preference, some of it, it's I need to do more testing. But I'm also playing one Comedy. So Comedy is good because he protects your Despia cards from being targeted. So if they try to Veiler or Imperm your Alluver, then this comedy is gonna protect it. The graveyard effect comes up sometimes, and you want to search it when, like, if you already have Luber in your hand, and you have like a branded opening, and let's say you branding opening, and you summon the tragedy, the tragedy tragedy sent to the graveyard. You link them away to search either the comedy. That's like if you open comedy and tragedy, or tragedy. I'm sorry, tragedy and Albert. Then you search the one you need, and so there's not really, it's not like pure Despia. So playing just one comedy to search it when you need it's fine. But if you don't want to play it, then you can take it out. The one Albion. Albion, actually, I should put these cards next to each other because I want to talk about them. So, some people don't play comedy. If you don't want to play comedy, you can play 2 Albion, because Albion is essentially, people have figured out, this essentially a really good upstart goblin for the deck. And it is once per turn, but if you play a Lure of Darkness, so if you draw multiples, you can just banish one away, and it's fine. This kit, I like to play one kit just to increase my chances of opening branded fusion and branded cards. The other effect to special itself comes up in grind games. You can't really search kit. This is a card that, honestly, if you want to cut kit or you want to cut a tragedy, this could be Dramaturge or a second Albion, or it could be Dramaturge, and instead of playing the comedy, you could play the other Despia card. I forgot his name. Uh, Now people are playing this. I'm also playing it. This is like the standard way to play the deck at the moment. So Travigate Mercurier. When it's banished, you can search. It has a hand trap effect that protects your Fauna of Atlas fusions. So I mean, it's good when it's banished, you get to plus, and that's why people playing Snow. It's crazy that, like, I mean, when I first was reading all the cards, like, I thought about playing Snow, but I didn't even, like, it takes like some other duelists to actually kind of like reinvent the wheel, because this deck, a month ago, it was completely different of the ratios of everything. I am sticking to like a old combo thing. I am playing the hexagram. I'm sorry, the Hexio fusion, because I'm playing Dragoon. So, and I'll explain why in a second. But this is my personal choice to play Dragoon in this deck. A lot of people say that Dragoon is not good, it's not necessary. And I know what they're saying, because sometimes when you make Dragoon with Branded Fusion, like, if they have Super Poly, or they kaiju it away, you just, like, you can't just lose. But, at the same time, the if they don't have an out to Dragoon, like, you just kind of get like a free win at that point. And then for the last monster, triple edging chain. So chain is good. I think it's a good engine, especially since I'm playing Dragoon. Sometimes it's cool to you have Dragoon and then you discard chain, and chain activates and you search. And those are all the monsters that I'm playing. No hand traps at the moment. So those are the monsters I'm playing. Now let's just really quickly go. Obviously, we got 3 Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion fusions from the deck. Extremely broken. But you don't want to rely on Branded Fusion. Like, if Branded Fusion gets negated and then you can't do anything afterwards, that's really bad. Branded Opening. Opening is great. Opening is like really good because the discard is not cost. So if you wanted to play like a Shaddoll version of this deck, this will trigger the Shaddoll. So that's really cool. 2 Branded in red. And then we have 1 Branded Lost, and then 1 Theater. Theater is cool because it fuses. Lost comes up sometimes, like you want to search it. I mean, it negates the activation, not the effect. So if your fusion gets negated by Ash, you still it just kind of eat shit afterwards. I swear that I thought of this and 3-4 Allure. This is the standard now. It seems so in every other dark deck, like Orcus, Burning Abyss, or how you say Black Wings, Pendulum Magicians, like any other dark deck is like so obvious to play a Low of Darkness. And in this, you don't even need to play Prosperity or play cards like Extravagance, even though the structure that came with Extravagance. A Low of Darkness is a lot better because if you banish the Despia cards or Mercurier, then you get pluses from it. So it's big brain for pack for making this a standard. Triple Super Poly. That's just the standard triple Super Poly. There's not much to say. Sometimes when you make a board where you go first, you pray they don't have Super Poly, and then when you go second, you pray that you open Super Poly so you can break their board. It's a really strange format. This is the best deck, but you gotta play Super Poly. Triple Patchwork and double Poly, regular Poly. That's the that's like the standard at the moment. I like it. I like to open Patchwork because Patchwork, all the pluses you get from Patchwork is really good for Dragoon. And for the last cards I have here, 1 Gold Sarcophagus. You either banish Mercurier or Tragedy. 1 for 1. And Cobble of the Grave. If you open Cobble, like every time I open Cobble of the Grave, I just win that game because all my cards resolve and then like it's over. So that's it for all the spells. So it's extremely spell heavy. Really quick into the extra deck. So triple Albion. Some people play 2, but I think 3, like you get to make mistakes if you play 3 Albion. Lubellion, some people play 1. Some people don't think 2 is necessary. This could honestly be something else, and I'm going to explain it in a second. So this could be something else. So I currently, at the moment, don't have Masquerade and Chimera. So this should be a Masquerade, at least 1. Like 2 Mirror Jade, and then because I have 3, but this is supposed to be like Chimera. So It's supposed to be like this, okay? Just bear with me. 3 Albion, 1 Rebellion, double Mirror Jade, and then one Masquerade and one the other guy. But I don't have them at the moment, but I am that's something that I am going to invest in. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me just rephrase that real quick. Let me just rephrase that. So this card's supposed to be the Chimera, but it's not. But it's supposed to be Chimera, and one Mirror Jade and one Rebellion. You take them out. It's supposed to be Masquerades. I'm gonna get them pretty soon, but they haven't come in the mail yet. Um, One Ash Dragon. Ash Dragon's cool. Sometimes people can't out it because it's unaffected by special summon monsters. And then I have a few super poly targets, just Starving Venom and the Prayer Plant Fusion. This is gonna give away some of the spice, but Thousand Eyes Restrict. Uh, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon and one Almirage. Almirage is there because sometimes you open like Tragedy and you need him to go to the graveyard to search, and or you just open like 1-for-1 and that's it, and you need to 1-for-1, like you open 1-for-1 and like cover the grave or something, like you one for one, then you link it away, search the Aliber, and then you continue to make your plays. So really quickly on my side deck right now, so triple Ash. Ash is good to stop other, like, is like the best hand trap. Triple Imperm. Both of these are like the best against Despia, because this you can Ash the Albion or the Lubellion and this, like the branded cards. Then because this is influenced by the ban list, I'm gonna try this out. So one instant fusion, one mind control, one change of heart. A lot of people are doing this thing where they're playing mind control, change of heart, but they forget that instant fusion is essentially the same thing, because then you can special summon, as you saw earlier, the Thousand Eyes Restrict and steal something, target steal something. So essentially, we're trying to make it triple change of heart. And then this is just because an observation that I've made, like in my locals, and triple Rageki and then triple Cosmic Cyclone. So Rageki is here because a lot of decks are not ending on negation. So this deck going second. Sometimes I feel like instead of playing like the hand traps, this should be three like other blowout cards, like I'm sorry, how you say, what's that? Evenly match and maybe 3 kaijus. But Rageki is like a lot of decks don't end on negation at the moment, because like the format's new. So but this is might change. This is pretty weak to anti-spell fragrance, and I realize that, but at the same time they have to draw it, just like they have to draw super poly. And but anyways, that's just some of those are ideas. I know that I don't have the Masquerade, because Masquerades became, they became like $50 each, and the Chimera also, so it's like $150 or something. And I had other cards that I was buying, and I completely forgot about that. And but anyways, that's the deck profile for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully this deck is great. It's really fun to play. It's easy to play. It's easy. It's not exactly difficult. Thank you very much. Bye bye.